Let's bring in Senator John Hoeven from North Dakota. Mr. Senator, at some point this shutdown has to end. What will force a compromise?
Well, we're trying to put forward ideas to do just that. I mean, we have to fund the remaining 25% of government and get funding for, as you were talking about earlier, a border wall or barrier fence, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, this is just common sense stuff. And we're putting forward ideas and trying to get our colleagues across the aisle to engage and get it done.
But okay, they're common sense ideas, and you're trying to get things done. So why is it still dragging on? I mean, does it end when one side admits defeat, that they are getting blamed for this, so they better open up the government again? Is that it?
Well, Speaker Pelosi says that she wants border security, but every time we say, okay, what does that mean? Of course, we can't get her to engage and actually get into a negotiation. So she's going to have to tell us what she wants. We have to have some funding to secure the border, to have a fence or wall or barrier, again, whatever you want to call it. We're negotiating. We're trying to get them to engage. Also, we're trying to put forward creative ideas. For example, Bill Cassidy, a fellow senator, brought forward a good idea that I'm working with him on, and that would be that we use the asset forfeiture fund. So when we get drugs or contraband, cars, money or whatever from these drug smugglers coming across, maybe we could use those funds to actually build the border wall. And then in essence, Mexico is paying for it. Those are non-appropriated funds. Maybe that's a way for us to break through the impasse. So we're continuing to work on those kind of ideas to get to a resolution.
Okay, yeah, that seems like a good idea. How about the TSA? They're sick out. That is putting pressure on the airports, longer security lines. Yeah, I really thought that would be sufficient to bring the two sides together, because when you got trouble at the airport, everybody feels it, everybody knows it, and the pressure is on. But so far, even that hasn't worked.
Ron Johnson's got a bill, and I'm a co-sponsor of the bill, that it would actually pay any of these workers that are in essential positions. You talked about FDA earlier. Our TSA people at the airport, making sure they're working, they're getting paid. So we're advancing a bill to do that. Can we get the Democrats to engage? So we're trying on all these ideas and more to break through and get that done.
Could you pass a bill in the Senate which says TSA workers, you're going to get paid. Get back on the job, you will be paid. Can you do that?
Well, we've already passed a bill that everybody's going to get paid as soon as government reopens. What we're trying to do now is pass one where they actually get their paycheck, because they missed their paycheck, as you know, on Friday.
Right. But if it passed in the Senate, that's it? It's done? It happens?
No, it would have to pass the House and get signed by the president, but we're working right now to see if we can get support both in the Senate and with the administration to do it.
Surely the House would approve of that, run by the Democrats. They'd want to give money to the people on furlough, I would have thought.
You'd sure think so.
I would. I would have thought that Nancy Pelosi would come to the table along with Chuck Schumer, but so far they really haven't.
No, right now they seem to like to fight more than a resolution, and we got to get to a resolution. Look, this is common sense stuff. You know, funding the remainder of government and funding border security, that's basic national security, that's common sense. Democrats have voted for it before. This is not a new vote for them. They have voted for a border wall before.
Got it. Senator, thanks for joining us, sir. We appreciate your efforts in this. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.